Good morning, everyone. I hope you all are well rested, ready to start a brand new day. How are you doing this morning? My name is KuanYin. This coffee time is meant to give you a short glimpse into my daily practice and into my life. If you have your own daily practice, that's wonderful. And I'd love to hear down in the comments below what your daily practice is. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. It helps to spread these videos out to anyone who might enjoy them or might benefit from them. All right, so today's definitely a coffee morning. I'm well rested. Thank you very much. But I'm feeling a little bit, not groggy, just slow this morning. I'm sure you've had mornings like that. I'm sure you've had days like that. It's not a bad feeling, though. Anyway, I thought today I might give you a little glimpse as to what I do before I get on here at 9 o'clock. And it varies. Every single day, it's something different because my life before being a nurse, let me give you a little bit of a history on me. My life before being a nurse, when I was really young, I worked in a grocery store, so I worked all different kinds of hours. When I was a teenager and in my 20s, and then I got a job that was like typical 8 to 5. And then for most of my life, I was an 8 to 5, and that was miserable. Reminded me of high school when you're a teenager and you want to sleep in and you got to get up at the crack butt of dawn every day. I have a habit of using certain mild little swears, and I don't want to do that on this channel, so I got to find new phrases. Anyway, I'd get up at the crack of dawn every day and have to get around for school, and that was miserable. And I'm not a morning person. I became somewhat of a morning person, having to get up and go to work at that time every single day for decades. I became a nurse in my 40s. Just to give you an idea of how long I was in that 8 to 5 rep. And then when I became a nurse, my first 2.5 years, I was stuck on night shift. Whole new world. I finally had gotten the pattern down of being able to go to bed at a decent hour, getting a good night's sleep, and waking up. And even on my days off, I started waking up early when I wouldn't have to. I never slept in past 8 or 9 o'clock when I was in my former life. I'll call it that, my former life, my office work life. And then to suddenly be thrust into having to stay up all night, every night, and sleeping all day, every day, never having slept in daylight before. But even just 2.5 years in my 40s of doing that got me acclimated, sleeping during the day and staying up all night. So fast forward to this. I've got an evening job now. It's perfect for me. I think that this evening job suits my circadian rhythm perfectly. I found the happy medium because I get to sleep until I naturally wake up. I never have to use an alarm clock anymore. And then I come home from work at night. And when I'm being a good girl, I can wind down in an hour, do some reading, have a little snack, something. I don't know. And then go to bed within an hour after coming home. But when I'm a naughty girl, I tend to want to stay up. A little bit of that night shift owl thing clicking in. And so sometimes I have to force myself to bed. Anyway, that gives you a brief history on my sleep schedule if you were interested. I don't know if you were interested. This, but anyway, that goes into my morning routine. What does my morning routine look like? Well, my morning routine, everyone will come up with their own. And, you know, you'll find articles, you'll see YouTube videos where it says, if you want to be successful, get up at 4 a.m. every day, go to the gym and work out, come home, eat a protein shake. Whatever, dude, whatever. Everyone's body's different. Everyone's rhythms are different. Successful people that sleep until noon. Okay. I just do. And, you know, so you do you. You do you, Buttercup. And what I do for me is I never use an alarm. I feel like it's an unnatural intrusion into my sleep schedule. If I wake up naturally and I lie in bed for a few minutes just thinking, I don't even have a clock in my room. Wonder what time it is. I start seeing sunlight streaming through my window. You know, maybe it is time to get up. You know, and I feel like that when I wake up like that, I feel completely refreshed. And I get up when I want to get up. I go piddle paddle, do my bathroom thing, brush my teeth, all that, get dressed. And then I wander out to the kitchen, get my first cup of coffee. Now, when you see me in the morning, sometimes this is my very first cup of coffee because I've woken up 8:30, 8:45. That tends to be my natural wake cycle, tends to be somewhere between 8 and 9 o'clock. And making these videos at 9, I almost was worried that I'd have to start using an alarm. And I'm like, I'm not going to do that. If I'm late, I'm late. And so far, I think right at the beginning, I was like maybe 5 minutes late. But I haven't had to do that because I've got some kind of an internal clock. And if I know I have to be somewhere, my body just automatically wants to wake up. As a matter of fact, all my life, when I have set alarms, I wake up like 10 minutes before the alarm goes off. Doesn't matter what time I set the alarm. It could be 6 a.m. for my 8 to 5 job. It could be, I got an early thing. They want me to in at 7:30 for something. And so I set the alarm at like 5:30. I still wake up 10 minutes before the alarm goes off. So if I did set the alarm for like, say, 8:30 to be able to do these 9 o'clock videos, I'd wake up at 8:20, almost guaranteed, even night shift. You know, I went in at 11 p.m. at night, so I'd wake up at like 9:30, 10 o'clock. I'd set the alarm for 10 o'clock, and I was always awake, no matter if I got 2 hours sleep or 10. I was always awake by like 9:50 when I set the alarm for 10 p.m. So some kind of an internal clock I just have, and if I know I set an alarm, my internal alarm goes off so that I don't have to wake up to the jarring alarm. Because I hate alarms. I hate waking up to an alarm. Okay, so my morning routine. I started out with morning routines on this. So I get my coffee. I drink a little coffee and sit, think about my day. Let's back up a step. When I first wake up and I'm laying in bed wondering what time it is, wondering what day it is. Do I work today? Do I not work today? Do I have the day off? That's my first question, even before what time it is. Is it a work day or a day off? So that I can plan my day. And then I start in my gratitude practice. You know, I'm so grateful that in these times I still have a job to go to that pays me well. I'm so grateful that I have a job that I only work 4 days a week and I get the whole 40-hour paycheck because I work 10-hour shifts. I am so grateful that I have a job where I have 3 days off in a row consistently every single week. I'm so grateful that I found a loving, supportive husband. I'm so grateful for the circumstances that allowed me to turn my debt-ridden former on that hamster wheel, you know, that card we had yesterday, life around to this beautiful organic, feels organic life, you know, of waking up when I want to, going into work and not even feeling like I'm being too taxed at my job and still getting a really good paycheck and being able to buy this house and this beautiful land that you see here. All this gratitude for my family. My mother lives with me. You may have seen me say hi, Mom, when she walks by when she wakes up in the morning. And I've got 3 beautiful children, so I'm giving all this gratitude. And the list goes on and on and on. The list is so long, but I give a short little gratitude for whatever's on my mind today, and then I plan my day. Okay, so today's a work day. I'm going to get up. I'm going to pitter-patter around the house. I'm going to do this video. I'm going to get my lunch around for work and, you know, prepare myself for work. And maybe on my way into work, I'll stop at the bank for an errand. You know, I go right through town so I can do little short errands on my way to work. That's really cool. I am so blessed. And then I get up and do the bathroom thing and then come out and get my coffee. And usually by then it's about time to start setting up for this live. And that's my morning routine. And then by the time I'm done with this video, I've gotten into the mindset of, okay, now I need a meditation. This video seems to have centered me when I get off from talking with you guys. You know, it's centered me for my day and gotten me back into myself, into my centeredness, into my present moment awareness, so that I can sit and do 5 or 10 minutes of a meditation after I leave you. So that's my morning routine. And let's pull a KuanYin card today. See what she has to say about all of this and morning routines and all that. Let me know down below. First off, how you like this type of video, whether you want to hear more about my life and how I center myself. Second off, I want to hear what your morning routine is. Do you have something special you do every single day, like a morning gratitude or planning your day? If it's in your head, if it's on paper, if you do morning meditation, if you meditate in the shower, that's a really good one. And so, you know, maybe a future video I will do is certain ways you can do meditation besides sitting and being still and being quiet, because there are probably unlimited ways of meditating and getting your mind into that meditative state without actually just sitting and staring at a candle flame or noticing your breath. Those are really good ways. Those are traditional ways, but you can do walking meditations. Anyway, I'll save all that for a future video. All right. KuanYin. Blessings of the Sky Dancer, number 3. We had a number 3 card yesterday too, only it was from the other deck. Anyway, Blessings of the Sky Dancer. Beautiful. All of her cards are so beautiful. I love this deck so much. KuanYin guides you to remember the creative energy and spiritual light that are within you, which cause all of life around you to bloom. Creation is a natural spiritual power within you, beloved. Force can slow down the process. Like forcing yourself to get up at the sound of an alarm clock, maybe. Force can slow down the process. It is time to stop striving and allow your manifestation to occur. Trust, let go, allow your creation to flow. Thank you, KuanYin. I'll read it through one more time. Blossoms of the Sky Dancer, number 3. KuanYin guides you to remember the creative energy and spiritual light that are within you, which cause all of life around you to bloom. Creation is a natural spiritual power within you, beloved. Force can slow down the process. It is time to stop striving and allow your manifestation to occur. Trust, let go, allow your creation to flow. A lot of times when we want something, we strive for it, we work for it. You have to put in the work, but after you do your part, you have to let go. Buying this house, I put in a purchase offer in like April or May, the year that I bought it. I won't get too far into this story because I'm getting short on time here, but I put in the purchase offer in like April or May, and I was told it could close in June, and I was preparing to move in June. And then it was July, and then it was August. And it kept going, and it kept going like that. And this is a story time for another day. But the bottom line is, the more I struggled and tried to push people and tried to get on my realtor's case and tried to get on my mortgage broker's case and tried to get all the inspectors lined up and all the things that needed to be done, the more that I strove and pushed people and became the shrew wanting that closing now. This better close by the end of this month or the deal's dead. The more I strove like that, the further away this house got from me. Finally, in September, yes, it took a really long time to close, I let go. I finally realized I'm holding on so tightly to this that it's wanting to push away. So I let go. And I got into the mindset of, if it's meant to be, it will come to me. And then I closed in October, like 2 days before my birthday, a wonderful birthday present. So that's another story for another day. I might get into that at some point in a video. If you'd like that story time of how I bought this house and why the process was so long, put in the comments that you would like to hear that story time, and I'll make one on it. Okay? So, Blossoms of the Sky Dancer. Remember to let go and allow your creation to flow. And with that, thank you so much for joining me on this video. Thank you for watching the replay. I want to thank you all for liking the video. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe down below. Hit the notification bell, because I do put out other videos besides the morning 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time video. And with all that, stay safe, my friends, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Namaste.